Hi, this is August, and I want to share with you I'm adding to the bus. This is the side of PD-4501 316, one of the 1001 scenic cruisers that was built between 54 and 56. So anyway, what I have here is I have a Stuart Warner gauge in on the dash that shows you the reserve air, the emergency air, the 60 psi safe for your brakes. Everything else is gone. I don't care what it is. There's 60 psi safe for the brakes. Well, I have a red needle gauge on this, and it's bothered me. It's always bothered me since I installed it. So what I want to show you is why this bothers me. Now, this leak could be just a little bit exaggerated, but if this is the nylon or whatever line that Stuart Warner supplied me when they sold me that gauge kit. Now, if I was to break this line, this is what I would end up with. If that leak happens, well, we've got a terrible leak. That's an awful leak. And now my engine compressor might be able to keep up with that, because it can keep up with the windshield wipers. But right now, there's no way I can support windshield wipers with an air leak like that. Now let's look at the gauge, and there you can see. Get off focus on that red needle. What's down here? Right there, the red needle is 0, and the other air is I'm headed for 60. I really am. At 60 psi, my spring brakes will start engaging themselves, burn themselves out, and then I'll be left with no brakes whatsoever. Spring brakes are not for stopping, they are parking brakes. They could help if there was nothing else for a few minutes, but that's about it. I buy from a company, I think they supply all my DOT stuff, and Parker, Hannafin, anything. And they're very knowledgeable about allowances on a rig like this. So anyway, as you can see, I have a bigger leak than you'd want to support with a line. I'm going to sell this. I'm selling this bus to somebody. This is a no-shock 1125B snubber, and its job is to limit that leak to something absolutely, we're just running a gauge there. If the gauge line pops, it'll be just a little tiny bubble. So let me see if I can, now that's where we're leaking is right there. That's much too large a leak for my comfort, just because I had to see the emergency air. I don't know why you're going to hear about the emergency air. Well, it's always up. As long as you've got service air, you're up there in the 90, 80, 120, 75. Well, this thing's going to have 60 psi. That's all there is to it. So what we're going to install is a no-shock 1125B snubber. Pressure rating 6,000 pounds. Gas, water, liquid oil, heavy oil are your uses here. We qualify as a gas. Less than 6,000 pounds. This is acceptable. This is going to go in a solid piece of brass, 1/4 inch threading. Or is that 3/8? No, that's quarter. This is quarter. It says right on the front. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. August, don't you do that to me now. Don't you scare me like that. Alright, let's put a couple of wraps of this stuff on. I Hang on, I know right where the Vaseline is sitting, right there. I'll be right back without stopping the film. I'm going for the Vaseline, got it. Going. Got it, I'm on the way back. Here I come. Yeah, it's the piece we're going to remove, which is right here. I want that out of there. So I need a 9/16 to just easily start turning this thing that way. Or do I have to? Oh, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Matter of fact, sweet. Okay, I think we have to use this on the other side of the snubbing device. That looks pretty clean in there. Interesting. Well, okay, let me go get some clean. I need to leave you there while I'm just going into the bus. Might as well go with me. Let's get us some of these rags are fine for what I'm doing down here. They're gonna hurt them at all after I don't like to take a brand clean. Oh, here's a couple of good, reasonable shakeouts. That'll help me. Okay. I want to build a panel with. I need a panel just like I've seen on some, but this just straight to the point with that blue fabric on it. So let's run a Q-tip in there and make sure those threads are clean at least. Yeah, it's not the cleanest circuit in the world. It shows some signs of oil up this far. It goes. It's clean. The air from my yeah, and it's a strange bird right there. So let's give one more shot with the Q-tip in there. Looks good. I don't see any scrap. We don't want scrap blocking that controlled leak. It is a calibrated leak. It's what it is. So you can read the gauge, but if this gauge line gives out for some reason, then you don't lose your air pressure. You don't start panicking and don't know what to do. Oh me, oh my. I know that feeling. It's not a good one. So, all right, let's put the snubber in here. Now this snubber, I should be able to build air pressure with that snubber installed. Big old American made. It says I'm going to position it so you can see it from here. The American made. It said it has this logo on it. No shock. So that's the see, and this will. Let's use the other side. We'll tighten it for a while with the other side. Let me put this in here like this. I think that's a little bit more. We'll check her for leaks, but I'm going to start the air compressor back up. This should not give enough air to affect us in our operation, just enough to let us have a gauge reading if we want it. That's all we're after here. Still. Starting to. Still. You know why? All right, that's enough. We'll check it. That's enough. I think it's tight enough. It might be. All right, let's go. I'm going to start up the compressor. Okay, that's with the snubber, and that's a much smaller leak. Much smaller. I'm sure I can handle that leak now. That's very nice. We are up at 95 psi, and that little compressor should be shutting it down pretty quick, but that snubber is the right way to go. Absolutely. The leak up here, you're listening to it, what we had before and what we have now. So that has been added to that safety circuit. So if you were to lose you're going to see it, because if you leak on that small hose, here's this red gauge pointer going down for no reason, and it can't go down if the other one's up in reality. Well, that is the installation of this new air. This is the windshield wiper shutoff valve, and the emergency air snubber for the gauge have been installed just for safety purposes. Thank you for allowing me to show me add something that's bothered me, that this circuit didn't seem snubbed enough to me to continue being itself with the fact that I'm going to sell this thing to somebody else. I'd like it to be as safe as possible. It is as is where is as is where it is. This is a private sale. I am not a dealer. I'm just doing the best I can to keep this piece of machinery up. So I thought you would enjoy watching me solve one of my things that I've been going to do. The snubber itself was $36. It is a calibrated amount of leakage for its given purpose. And thank you for letting me share it with you. Thumbs ups are cool. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.